Good morning, everybody. I am here bright-eyed recording my intro for you guys just because I didn't do an intro last week and I know you missed my voice. So here I am awake or waking up, I guess you could say, just to say, hey, welcome back. How are you guys? Today we are doing a cute little plan with me video. I love being really organized and I love journaling, so I kind of wanted to show you guys, take you inside the brain of me and just show you how I journal and how I get ready for the month in my journal. It's kind of bullet journal-esque, but not exactly that, because bullet journal is very tactical. There's many things that you use depending on the person, and I just don't use all of those. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make it my own and do this. I love sitting down at the beginning of each month and journaling and really just focusing, getting a new perspective for the month. I create a vision board in the beginning of my journal. Then I'll do a monthly tracker, just monitoring certain things. Then I'll write my goals for each month and then, just go from there. But I love having it in the very beginning of the month so I can always come back to it and look at it. And I started doing the collages when I first moved to LA, so last January. So here's my journal for my year. Granted, I'm not the best at writing every day, but I just like to keep everything in here. So there's postcards, pamphlets, literally cards from people. When I did my Europe trip, here's all of my things from Europe that I kept. One almost fell. It's plane tickets. I like to keep it as a time capsule, so I can always come back and look at it and be even though I didn't write in it, I'll still have ticket stubs or pamphlets from museums or whatever. Paper objects, whatever I grab, just as a reminder of hey, this is what you did this year, this is where you've been, and look how far you've come, because that's the point of journaling. One is to write down and relieve stress, and to also output creative ideas and leave a little bit of yourself. But I like it so I can look back and read and be oh, okay, I've grown so much. I looked at my here's my first board, and she's really cute, and I made her huge, and then after this I was okay, one page only, just because I was oh my gosh, but it's cute. I'm just looking at this and remembering oh, there's so much. I did 2019, we reset, obviously, because that was new. New moving here, becoming Michelle Obama's book was what I read this month, and it was so bomb. What I love about me, I can look back on it and just be oh my gosh, self-love first. But it's so cool to look back into these months and see if I remember exactly what the purpose of why I picked a certain picture or word or whatever. And then I can read it and just be oh, okay, wow, you've grown so much. And then I can even find, I don't remember where January is, January 2020. It's just so crazy how I already started this year, 2020 versus 2019. And yes, 2020 has taken a sharp left turn into chaos and I don't want to say catastrophe. We'll just stick with chaos because I feel that's the best way to describe this year. It's a chaotic, it's, those graphs, it's those graphs are chaotic good, neutral, evil. 2020 I feel has been that specific strip. It's been chaotic good, it's been chaotic neutral, and it's I feel mostly been chaotic evil. But within ourselves, within our personal lives, hopefully you guys can find the chaotic neutral and chaotic good. I certainly have, and you gotta take it one day at a time. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you 2020 has been a picture perfect year for me, because it definitely has not been. But for we always can make a situation better or worse dependent upon how we personally feel. So I hope you guys are having a chaotic neutral 2020, like, you know, we hope the good and the evil really have balanced out to just a neutral, because, you know, we need a win, and I feel like that's the best way to get one. But anyway, without further ado, we can hop into my video about my journal, how I organize. But wait. Don't forget, if I'm sure you are already subscribed, but if not, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, and comment. Share this video if you know someone who is also geeky like me and nerdy and loves being organized. Share it with them and just be like, hey, this girl's got some pretty cute tips. But without further ado, here we go. So I did all of my cutting up the images off camera just because it would have taken me forever to film this whole video. But what I do is I just pick images that spark joy. This is really a vision board. It sets the stage for my month. So I really want to make sure I'm picking images that spark joy and that make me excited to move into the next month, because it's the first thing whenever I open my journal. So you know I want it to be amazing for myself to look back at and be like, wow, I have really good goals for this month. I have really high vision, 2020 vision, you know? So here is my final board, and I picked up in the corner, it says you are a natural wonder, and I picked that just to remind myself that I'm amazing and I love myself. I also picked the doodle of this girl just because I think she's really cool. She's just chilling with some music, but the illustration's cool. She has body hair. It just was a real depiction of a girl. And I also picked being in love, because whether it's with myself, a partner, friendships, that's what we want. Content, we just want chill, calm mood for August. The last few months were kind of all over the place. I picked these really cool textured bags just because I thought it was a fun addition of pop of color, and obviously the title August. And I picked this painting. It's become one of my favorite paintings, and I know it's hanging in the Louvre right now. On this page, it's my monthly tracker, so the teeny tiny numbers at the bottom are the days of the month, and then here's me just titling August tracker. And then on the side, I pick 4 things that I want to focus on. So in purple is mood, in red is movement, in that blue teal color it's water intake, and then in black is educate, so just focusing on something new to learn every day. And then at the end of each day, I will just mark each dot to make sure I fulfilled each requirement. And here is my hand aimlessly moving about for at least 30 seconds trying to decide how I want to write something.
these categories I started with month and video, basically just writing the day I post and then the video I have planned for that day. Obviously I wrote it in pencil because I am bound to change my mind. The second beautiful little category is my goals for the month. So I just wrote down 5 things I want to make sure I get accomplished this month. And then down here at the bottom, I just wrote down my August affirmations. So really just, you know how much I love affirmations, the law of attraction. I talked about it in my Cocktails with Liv video. But these are the affirmations I will repeat every morning, and I just loved having it at the beginning of my journal. And here is a cute little look through. She done.
So, how was it? Just kidding. I know the immediate answer is amazing. Because like, hello. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. It means so much that you've subscribed, because you already have if you're watching this video, right? That you liked, commented, and shared. So thank you so much, and stay tuned. We have a really cute video coming in next week. I love you guys, and I hope you have a chaotic, neutral rest of your week. Cheers.